Hey y'all, I'm back. I know I said the next time I go do a video, I'm gonna go live, which I am eventually when I get time. But it's, I have to give it to y'all how it come to me. So I wanna do a recap over the last 3 videos I did. The first one was talking about me being shaped and molded, being prepared for my blessings, becoming the woman that I need to be able to receive, and getting in position. The second video, I was talking about not being able to identify the blessings because they don't look like what I imagined them to, or what I expect. The last one, I was talking about releasing everything that does not serve me or my higher purpose, don't serve me anymore. This video, I want to talk about as we release the things that no longer serve us, we make room for God to work. We actually show God that we trust him. We actually show God that we believe he will provide for us, and it makes it all the more easier. You know that what you held on to served its purpose, whatever that might have been, whether that was an attitude, whether that was a job, whether that was a car, that was a person, your way of thinking, your mindset, all of that. So with that being said, trusting is never easy, especially when you are used to being in control, especially when you already have your mind made up how you want the outcome to be, especially when you already made your mind up about life itself, or when you don't even have a relationship with God. Having faith and trusting can be scary. It's different. It's out the norm. It's having faith in the unseen, the unknown. You're not thinking with your carnal mind. You actually believing for God to make whatever happen. So I want to talk about my experience. I have been working on my releasing. I gave y'all an example of releasing my mindset, changing my mindset. It's all about perspective. And same for this time. I know y'all know that the law of life, the principles of life, they all apply to every area of your life. It's just new levels, new devils, but you still take what you learned on the last level and apply it to the new level. So even though I gave y'all an example of the past to get me to where I am, I still have to keep applying that. So I'm still a work in progress. I don't have it figured out. I'm just being realistic, transparent, open, honest, and direct with y'all, so y'all can understand that I'm not just talking, baby. I'm actually living what I'm speaking on. But I had to release a mindset. I had to release bitterness, anger, unforgiveness that I was holding against myself. Nobody in particular, but myself, because with accountability and taking responsibility for actions I've made that put me in positions, you have to take accountability for playing the part you played in it. And I had to finish that off because, oftentimes we want God to open doors that we're not even really ready to walk through. And you got to acknowledge it for what it is, so you can move accordingly. But with trusting, it's like I said, it's never easy. I spoke on how God then blessed me with my own car, my own house. All 14, 15 bills are in my name. I feel grown. I'm proud of myself, I did it all on my own. And it makes me proud. But when I got out here, God, I knew it was a blessing from God because the way everything flowed, nothing was forced. It just flowed into what it was supposed to be. Nothing was forced. But when I moved in my first apartment and I seen them bills, I'm talking about, because no offense to anybody who do get it, but I don't get any government assistance. So when them real bills start flowing in, a sister got scared. And I didn't know what I was gonna do. I told my mom, I was trying to apply for second jobs, and my mom told me, she said, I don't think God blessed you to be away from your child. And I'm thinking, baby, it's easier to say it than done, baby. You saying that because you good over there. You saying that because you don't know, baby. And I hate to have to ask anybody for anything, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm ever in a position where I got to ask somebody for something, that hurts my heart. And because I done jumped out here and got my own car, own house, taking care of my baby and doing everything good, now I need need help. Now I'm struggling, baby. Now it's looking scary, baby. I mean, not even really struggling, but I'm all my bills paid, but now I'm living check to check. I don't got no money left over, baby. They had cut my food stamps out, baby. I'm talking about a sister just, existing. I don't even think I was really living. It was scary. Couldn't get my nails done, couldn't get my hair done, baby. But we never went without. It was just I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do. So that's scary. I feel like I'm struggling. When is I'm going to ever get some extra money? When is I'm going to ever have time to do what's nice for me? You know what I'm saying? It was scary. So I wanted to get a second job, but I was still paying my tithes, y'all. And I mean, I understand everybody don't do that. Everybody don't have good ground to sow in. Everybody don't go to church, tend to church, because I understand a personal relationship with God is what matters, aside of going to church. So I understand everybody don't do that, but that's me and God's relationship. That's how I built my trust. I was paying my tithes. I'm talking about I ain't stopped paying my tithes. My daughter 3. I've been paying my tithes ever since I've had her and got a good job and just been sowing into our future, sowing into our life. Whenever she get money, I pay tithes with her money too. She don't know it. I puts it up, and then I pay tithes with that 10% of. She don't know it, but she gonna appreciate it later on. You hear me? But so I was still paying my tithes, and I'm thinking, honey, that money that I'm using to pay tithes and pay out my bills, baby, I'm thinking, Lord, should I be holding on to that? But you know what? You rob God if you want to, and it'll be a hole in your pocket. You won't know where that money won't even last. It won't even be there. So, I stuck by the rules, stuck by the code, and I lived by that, and I still live by that. And you know what? Even though I wasn't able to get my nails and my hair done, even though I didn't have all the good things and I had to chill out at home, because like I said, my home, my space is my happy place. It's the place that I choose to relax, and me and my daughter get peace. Even though I had to chill out there and embrace my natural, embrace my hair, embrace my real nails, embrace and enjoy and take care of what I already had, we never went without. We never went without. God made a way. And in that, I had to learn to trust him. In that, I built character. In that, I built strength. In that, I built momentum. In that, I knew it was God's pleasure, his good pleasure to bless me, honey. He know in his plan, success is in it for me and my child. He knew that he would never leave me nor forsake me. I just had to believe it. I just had to know it. I just had to receive it. I just had to trust him. And it wasn't hard, because like I said, I wanted to get a second job. And then I'd have been away from my baby. And then I wouldn't be able to be as dedicated or take time for me, because it's already hard when I'm playing all these different roles, But it's hard. It is hard. And then it's hard to trust him when you don't hear him, when he ain't giving you direction, or because he's not coming in an audible voice, or because you're not sound sober and sensitive enough to hear him. It's hard. It is hard to trust. But I promise you, if you open your heart up, you open your heart, the ears in your heart, that's what I mean. You open your heart and you open your eyes and you seek his face and you seek him first, all those things will be added unto you. He won't leave you nor forsake you. I'm talking about, in the blessings of the Lord maketh rich, and he added no sorrow to it, baby. Me and my baby was able to live in the overflow, put her in extracurricular activities. I'm able to get my nails done now. I'm embracing my natural because I had to embrace it for what it was from jump. I'm all me, and I feel good within myself because God has blessed me to be able to accept me, to be able to identify the true blessings. And true blessings aren't physical. It's internal. Life, breathing, the things that he's blessed me with. I'm talking about waking up every day, being able to pay my bills on time, not being behind, not having to have my hand out, even though they took my food stamps away and childcare went up, baby. We haven't missed a beat. God has blessed me because I've trusted him. I've trusted him, and I've been diligent, and I've been faithful, and I continue to pay my tithes. That's showing him that I trust him. That's showing that I trust him to lead. That's showing him that I trust him to provide. That's showing him that I know he will never leave me nor forsake me. That's trusting him and proving to him that I know his plan is greater than anything I can imagine, because what we think is infinite, what we think is big, is so small to God. You know what I mean? He will bless you with the desires of your heart, but he gonna add more to it. He know what you can manage. He don't really give you what you want. He give you what you can manage. So we pray for all these things and really don't even pray for the capacity to receive it, you know. So it gets scary because, okay, I give you what you want just to see, just to show you. It ain't really what it look like. It's not really what you want. It's not really what you think you want. But I give it to you. I give it to you. And sometimes when we receive too soon, it's a burden. It's not so much of a blessing. So you got to change your mindset. You got to change your prayers, change the way you look at things, change the way you perceive things. You take things in and let God bless you right where you are and show gratitude for what you have now so that he can see that you trust him to bless you with more. So he can see that he trusts you with what you have, so he can know that he can trust you with what he's about to bless you with. But you can't expect him to open a door that you're not really ready to walk through, because what we doing, we letting bugs in, baby. You got to come in and go out. What you want to do? Are you ready, or you want to play still? And you can't really straddle the fence because, like I said before, a man that is unstable in his mind is unstable in all his ways. You got to know what you want. You got to know that you trust him. And it's not easy. It's not easy to trust him. Because when he get quiet, he don't have to say much because his words are so powerful. But when he get quiet, you kind of looking for direction. You kind of looking what to do next. Keep your heart pure, your mind right. Stay faithful. Stay diligent. Stay humble. Stay teachable, stay coachable, be ready to learn, be ready to listen, and apply everything that got you here to the next level. Don't stay stagnant. And he gonna bless you, but you gotta trust him. You gotta put your trust in him. You gotta know that it is his good pleasure to bless you. You gotta know that success is in his plan for you and yours. Let him bless you, because he ready to do it. You gotta be ready to receive it. And don't forget that he got what you need. Trust him to supply every need and ask him to give you the capacity to receive it, the strength and the courage to change your mind, and the strength and the courage to trust him, to show his face and continue to seek it. He gonna bless you right where you are. I pray y'all have a good week. Rest of the week, it is Thursday. Thank God the week is almost over. Y'all be blessed, and I love y'all.